Earth. It's home to us. As a matter of fact, it's filled with many different species. And if we were to take all those organisms and put them all together, they would weigh 75 billion tons. Now that includes animals like us, fungus, bacteria, but my question is, what are the largest organisms on the planet? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Dave Wapple. Welcome to FTD Facts, the channel where we teach you everything about everything. Now, many people would like to believe that the Great Barrier Reef is the biggest organism on Earth. As a matter of fact, it's classified as the largest living structure, but it makes up of many different species. But when it comes to the largest organisms on the planet by volume, that goes to the Californian sequoia tree, which is A, not easy to say, and B, stands about 274.9 feet tall, and has an average 52,500 cubic feet of volume. The General Sherman is actually the largest of these trees, and is the largest living stem tree on Earth. However, the world's tallest tree goes to the Hyperion, which is a redwood which stands 379.7 feet tall. What about the largest animal or mammal? Well, we're gonna have to give it to the blue whale. These majestic creatures are huge. As a matter of fact, I've seen one, and they are awesome. At one point, blue whales were hunted for their oil, because back in the day, if you killed one of those, you'd get 120 barrels of oil. This time, they only think there's about 4,000 to 10,000 in the southern hemisphere, and about 3,000 to 4,000 in the northern hemisphere. But overall, they can get up to 80 feet in length and weigh over 200 tons. But what about the largest land animal? Well, that goes to the l'éléphant, or the elephant. The elephant is another amazing creature, very smart, very social, and is also hunted down by man, but for its ivory. Overall, it can weigh 2.7 tons. But believe it or not, it is so powerful, it could actually pick up 400 pounds with its trunk. Next, let's step into the reptile world. Hopefully you don't want to step on reptiles, because you don't want to step on a saltwater crocodile. Heavily found in the northern parts of Australia, and sometimes on the eastern coast of India. But mainly they hang in the Torres Strait, which is in between Australia and the Malaysian islands. The saltwater crocodile has an average mass of 990 pounds, and an average length of 4.5 meters. Next up, guys, let's go a little prehistoric, yeah! Because you know, we can't forget about the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are just friggin' awesome. And when it comes to dinosaurs, we're talking about sauropods. They are the biggest. They got those long necks like Brachiosaurus. But the biggest sauropod ever found was the Giraffe Titan. It was discovered in 1907 and 1912. It's 39 feet tall, weighs 39.5 tons. And remember, that's not 100% because they're not completely accurate on how much their skin and muscle weighed. What about birds, guys? Birds gotta be incorporated in this because they're majestic little creatures that like to fly around. Well, the biggest one actually doesn't really fly. That's right, we're talking about the ostrich. Poor bugger can't really fly, but man, can it ever run. These things can get as big as 9 feet and weigh 344 pounds. And for being such a heavy bird, they can go 70 kilometers per hour. That's a lot faster than you and me. Next up, let's talk about arthropods. We're talking about the Japanese spider crab, which is the biggest of arthropods. They are the largest of its size with an arm span of 12 feet. Man, you could like box somebody from a good distance if you wanted to. And on top of that, they weigh 42 pounds. And next to humans, they not only look ugly, but we look pretty small. Guys, I'm going with the two biggest things on the planet. And you guys might not know what they are. They're not actually animals. The first one we're gonna talk about are these trees. They're called Panda Trees. Not panda trees, not panda trees, not panda trees. These are massive grove trees that are interconnected with each other via stems. They are found in Utah's Fish Lake National Forest. Now they've figured out that although they are connected, they come from one seed. And the organism itself has over 47,000 stems, which they think weighs 6,600 tons. And on top of that, they estimate the organism is over 80,000 years old. And last but not least, guys, let's talk about the biggest thing. It's not a tree, it's not a person, it's not an animal. It's a fungus. More precisely, the honey fungus. Similar to the pando trees, it's all interconnected. Found in the Blue Mountains of Oregon, they say it is the largest organism on the entire planet. These are tiny little mushrooms, and when they die, they all die together. As for the the organism's age, they estimate that it's only about 2,400 years old. The total weight of the colony might be as much as 605 tons. But keep in mind, these are little funguses, little mushrooms that keep a lot of water weight. So if you took away the water, it would be nothing compared to the Panda tree. Now keep in mind guys, there might be other things that we haven't discovered yet that are well underneath the Earth's crust. But thanks for watching guys, that's it for me here on FTD Facts. I've been Dave Wobble and it's been awesome teaching you guys everything about everything. So tune in for more episodes. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cool? Bye!